Hey everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Rejuvenation. On the last episode, we actually reached Sheridan Village and we had a bit of a tour of the village itself. But this part, we're going to explore it a little bit more and meet the strange man that kept beckoning to us in the Amethyst Cavern. So to do that, we're actually going to go ahead and move up north into the Sheridan Arena. There's a couple trainers in this area, one right here and there's one over there, but I took care of them off screen. And actually there's something right here that I want to show you, but I can't show you right now. However, with a bit of time-changing magic, it is now night and we can actually find a Zygarde Cell right here. So that's pretty neat. It has to be night for that cell to show up. Anyways, if we move up here, still refuse to speak to me. Why won't you speak to me anymore? What have I done to anger you? Just tell me. Sorry, am I blocking your way? My name is Alita. I'm a student here at Cherden Village. I'm assuming you want to speak with... Sensei, right? I'm not even sure if you should even waste your time. Not exactly welcoming to visitors at the moment. In fact, he's not even talking to people you should care about. Anyway, I'm not going to stop you if you're adamant about speaking to him. By the way, what's your name? I like it. Good luck talking with him. And she'll be off on her way. Also, you can catch the Swablu over here if you run into them. So if you do want, say, an Altaria, then go for it. Also, before we get too far, I probably should have mentioned that I was hunting the Ladybug in between episodes, which is a 1% encounter rate during the morning, I believe. And I didn't find it. However, I did train some of my team members up. I also went and grabbed Whismur. Exploud is eventually going to be a team member. However, I don't want anything to do with this right now. So it's just kind of there to soak up any extra experience I may get in between now and getting my next gym badge and getting a new level cap. I'm not too concerned about finding the Ladybug right now because we have ample time to find it, because our request after the Ladybug that we'll get from Lumi is something that we can't accomplish right now. So there's no need to rush it. And with that, let's head on in. So you found me. Deep within the village of light, the soul who lives solely to cast a shadow. My name is Keta, and I am the sensei of this village. Talk in the back. Don't waste my time. Cameras are suddenly focused on us. So hard. Smiling, something that is just so impossible. What was her name again? Melia. Familiar name indeed. One that won't be forgotten. You weren't strong enough to save her. Is that it? Only I were stronger. This may have turned out differently. Bullshit. Nothing you've done enough to change what happened in. After all, it is already written. I suppose some people can choose to believe that fate can be changed, written. Don't think it hurts to protect yourself with some falsified belief. Being said, I told you that you could somehow save your friend. Eyes tell me everything. Words aren't needed here. Not that you use many of them. Yeah, well, that's just the silent protagonist life right there. Amethyst Cave is special. Many secrets that the average person never come across. In the future, it's just a... may find something interesting. Aside, at the beginning of the cave is a stone that bright red. Seen it before, haven't you? We're to come into contact with this rock. Way to Amethyst Grotto. Amethyst Grotto is a stone called the Soul Stone. To retrieve it, bring it to the area where you lost your friend. That would be at Amethyst Steps, correct? You're done with that? Come back here. And so there you have it. We have our next task, and from here we're basically going to head back to Amethyst Cavern, and there's a little side quest that we'll take care of while we're down there as well. So we're actually going to start here at the exit of Amethyst Cavern. There isn't anything new in this room, however, when we enter this room, you'll actually notice a bit of a box over here. Basket seems to be filled to the brim with plants. Could this belong to... Ah! Someone help me, please! And yes, I believe it could. So if you don't remember, in Sheridan Village, there was a house with a lady who asked us to find her boyfriend, who was out picking herbs and had gotten lost. That was his box. Please don't hurt me. It was an accident, I swear. And it seems like something is rather upset with him. So if we move over here, we'll notice that he is being chased by a Solrock. Please don't hurt me. I said I was sorry. I didn't mean to do it. Are you here to save me? Please capture that thing for me. I've knocked it out so many times at this point. It keeps getting right back up. Please help. And from here we'll be battling the Solrock. This time, you may as well capture it. I don't think you really have a choice. I've never actually tried to knock this out. Solrock can be really, really useful in the upcoming gym battle, so I do recommend that you catch this. And with that, we've captured the Solrock. You. It's a nightmare. Thank you for saving me. Name's Marcus. What are you doing in Amethyst Cave? Huh? My girlfriend sent you. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to be picking roots you can only find underneath the ground here in Amethyst Cave. See, that's kind of where the problems arose. I was picking some of the roots out of the ground, and unfortunately, looks like one of them was wrapped around a Solrock. I think I hurt Solrock by yanking it out of the ground like that. But you've captured it now. I'm sure you'll take good. Suppose I'll go home then. Around the house later. And indeed we shall, but we do have one more task to complete here, which is the task that Keta gave us. Which is pretty simple. So right here, to the left of the actual entrance to Amethyst Cavern, is the stone that we have to interact with. This will generate... Follow me. Well, as I was saying, this will actually create a path to the grotto. And there should be a heart scale right here. Very useful. You don't get many of those early on. Also, I believe if we move to the right, if we smash this rock right here, there should be a red shard down here on that flower patch. Also notice that there is a TM that we can't quite access yet, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and move on over here. So, finally made it. Before anything, I'll tell you that I am not Keta. Not his physical form. The being you see before you is the manifestation of his soul. That has a lot of darkness shrouding his past. Every day and held to him. He cannot handle the guilt that was held inside him. So in order to let go of his guilt, he used a secret power, Sheridan, to separate us. It's born into this world and banished to this grotto. Avoiding yourself from your emotions won't solve anything. But it is quite peculiar that he would send a random trainer down here. Has he gotten desperate? He saw something special. Tell me, did you know that Keta is a member of Team Zen? I didn't think so. You have no reason to fear us. In fact, I have a favor to ask of you. Please find a way to bring him back to... Of course, that's a heavy order for a stranger. It is a quest I grant you regardless. In exchange, I'll give you this. By showing Keta the way you battle, you should be able to sway his mind onto the right path. Finally put this to an end, once and for all. This is all over. I request that you come back here. And so with that said, we now have this Soul Stone. All we have to do is take it to the depths where Melia was found. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So this is what happens when we reach the depths. If you're unfamiliar with how to get there, then basically all you have to do is take a right when you enter Amethyst Cave and just follow the path. Place the Soul Stone near the site where Melia was killed. Nothing seems to be happening. And with that, we actually hurry out of the cavern. So our 2 tasks in the cavern are completed. We've done what we were asked to with the Soul Stone, and we helped save that lady's boyfriend. So let's head back to Sheridan Village. By the way, just in case you didn't notice, there is Alita over here, who now sits at the front of Sheridan Village after you've talked to Keta. So you can talk to her for a bit of lore if you want. Or not even lore, it's just conversation, I guess. Sorry in advance for any problems Sensei causes you. Quite annoying to deal with. You have to press on, right? That's what the eldest tells me anyway. So, yeah, that's a thing. And if we move up here into this house, we'll have a pretty amazing and pretty scary cutscene. Marcus, think Arceus, you're safe. Of course I'm safe. Ever doubt me? It's not important. What's important is that you're okay. Yeah, I had a rough encounter with a Pokemon in Amethyst Cave. But everything is fine now, see? This trainer helped me when I was in a pinch. Thank you so much for helping me. Done me a huge favor, you know? Why don't you stick around for... Marcus, I'm home. Aria. What is going on here? Who is? What? What just happened? So, if we talk to them, I can't really understand what just happened. I'm still grateful that you showed up and saved me. Thank you for everything. So you're them, right? You're the one who saved my boyfriend? Yeah, I mean, whoever that was sent them to look for me. It's absurd. No way a Ditto would be able to communicate like that. The situation is just really confusing. Well, about that, I'm pretty sure you promised them a reward for finding me. I didn't promise anything. I mean, yeah, I guess that's true, but they went through all that trouble. I guess I'll give them something in return. Feels like I'm giving something away for free, practically. Here, I guess you earned this. As for that Ditto from before, I think it may be somewhere out there. Maybe you should look for it whenever you're on your adventure or something. Though I'm sure we will see that Ditto again. But that was pretty freaky on its own. But anyways, there's something else I want to take care of while we're still here. So we could go back to Keta and we could give him the Soul Stone, and then we could battle him afterwards, or we can make a detour and start working on the Sheridan Village help quest. And just like the last time, we're going to go ahead and start from the top of the list and go all the way down through each and every help task, which shouldn't be too difficult. So we'll be starting with the Hidden Library too. I believe I may know the location of the Hidden Library. This is the final stretch. So the rewards look okay-ish. I'll be right outside the help center, so please meet me there. And sure enough, the backpacker or the hiker, whatever you want to call him, is here. Hey, you're that kid that helped me before. Listen, I've found possible locations for the library. There are 3 locations. 1 underneath Solia Hotel, underneath the largest fountain in Giren, underneath Dr. Jekyll's factory. By studying the way land shifted during the catastrophe, I've concluded that it's impossible for it to be submerged. It's most definitely somewhere underneath these 3 places. I'll need you to investigate these areas immediately. And of course we will. So our first stop is actually going to be the Chrysolia Hotel back in Giren. And it looks like we don't even make it into the Chrysolia Hotel itself without seeing a familiar face. Huh? Oh, it's Little Dove. I'm sorry, I don't remember asking for a name last time. Just call you Little Dove for now. By the way, 3 bandits are doing well for themselves as my servants. They have promise. I'll send them your regards. What are you doing here anyways, Little Dove? You're looking for something, as am I. Oh, I doubt you'll find it. Only certain people are able to open its doors, you know. Oh, the Hidden Library. What a coincidence. I myself have also been looking for this legendary library. Tell me, have you found anything interesting about it? You may as well tell me. You won't be able to get in yourself anyways. Jinkle's factory, Chrysolia Hotel, the largest fountain here in. Well, I can already tell you that it's not under the Chrysolia Hotel. In fact, I just tried looking there. Nada. Dr. Jinkle's factory is possible. It's too close to the water. The books I've read and said the library was built away from the water. What? Someone said it was built close to the water for easy access. What a fraud. It's not true at all. Well, the land did split up into 3 pieces of it. It's possible that it was underneath split. Fine. Go to Dr. Jinkle's factory first. Whenever you're ready, inside the factory. And indeed we will. So, off on our way to Dr. Jinkle's factory. Upon entering Dr. Jinkle's factory, we'll have quite the scene. I'm not going to try to pronounce that, by the way. It's just as I said. This place isn't it. Hehe. Regreen. Would you shut up? I've been screaming that same phrase for at least half an hour. This place is dumb. It doesn't have any importance at all. You're a stupid scientist who can't talk coherently for the life of him. All of you are the same. Someone's sassy. Ah! Don't you ever say that again, or I'll have you maimed and bisected. Bisected, you hear? Have you burned alive till you're on your last breath. Rip out your intestines and strangle you with them. You're about to pass out from the pain. I'll push you into the river and wait for the Sharpedo to gnaw you up. Then I'll bisect the Sharpedo, covered in your filth. Meet me at the next designated location. Alone. And Dr. Jinkle is just being a creeper right there. So our next destination is the largest fountain in Giran, and that can only be in one place, Giran Park. So over here is actually the entrance to Giran Park, and if we move down over here, find Karen. This is our final hope. Until we find more news on it later, I guess. Goes. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing! Don't know what I expected. I somehow didn't expect this. I'll look at great things. Don't give up on your dreams. We'll figure it out next time. Don't worry. No crying. No need for crying. Fine. Cry on my shoulders. No, don't cry on my shoulders. My shoulders, no. In my battle dress. Fine. Cry on my... Oh, okay. And it looks like we found it. Can you believe it? We're actually here! Found the hidden library. Mama was so proud of me. Oh, how I miss her. Oh, let's open this place up, shall we? You know, it's good enough for me. And there's actually a book right here, hidden behind the pillar. Make sure to grab that. Down here, you want to make sure that you grab all the colored books that you see around, scattered around the area. So there's one down here, there's one over here, there should be one over... Oh yeah, and I should also mention that there are Pokemon down here, and all of them are Unown. I have no idea if I actually say that right. When I was smaller, I used to say unknown, but then I realized it's not actually unknown, it's more like Unown. Down here, we will find the TM for Psych Up, and we'll also find another colored book. So far, so good. Over here, we'll find another colored book, and we'll find a Zygarde Cell. Find another book over here, and I think we're all good to go so far. Move forward here. This time, finally found what I've been looking for. It's mine! It's finally mine! You're gonna attain the Mega Ring. Oh, what's wrong? Are you mad that I got the Mega Ring? You know? Oh, boo-hoo! You're such a crybaby. Wah! Wah! Can't contain these childish tendencies. No, I used to cry an awful lot. And Mom, Papa died. After that, I just started laughing. Laughing hard. Oh, is that it? Wanna make me laugh too? I like you. You're funny. My parents were funny too. Here, catch. This book you'll be able to translate Garfuian writing. It's installed Garfuian magic as well. There's no learning process. Just hand that book around like it's nothing. give away precious secrets to the common people. Well, I got what I came for, so I'm leaving. Bet you can read what's on the slab over there. Book now. Why not give it a try? And we will do so in a second. Though there's more books to be had, and there's also the Good Rod, which is really unfortunate. You see, the Good Rod is the key item that prevents you from doing the task Zumi gives you after you find Lediba. Also, over here is another colored book, and that should be... I was saying that should be most of them. Some of the Yunown down here are actually pretty high level, so you can run into them even well. Over here we have a choice, a light prophecy or a dark prophecy. I'd prefer dark, like my coffee. Life, there is also death. Death is also light. The darkest day of humanity. Houses will burn. Killed. Land shall shift. Innocent beings shall fall between the crevices. Four darknesses born from man shall reign supreme. The world in their own. Balance of life and death shall be shattered. Balance between light and dark shall tip. Snuffed out and destroyed forever. World born out of hatred. We'll see. Disaster shall be the only known hope. Pretty dark. And I guess we'll read the light prophecy while we're still here. And it's pretty much the same thing. Except, well, it's lighter. The darkest day, darkest night, tragedy, fall to earth. All those caught in the Lord's shadow shall be drained, destroyed. The world can be brought again, for lights not born. Preserve and save the land. Down the establishment. Layers of sand. Light shall once forward to the world. Prosperity and mesh. Guided by a new light. Strongest of the light. Rid this world. Lasting light. So kind of saying the same thing, but kind of not. So anyways, there's one last thing we can do down here, and that is to move over to this bookcase. You'll notice there's an Elgyem running around up there. Or mine might be glitched out, it's not moving much. So, looks like there are books missing from the shelf. But we collected all of them. So because we collected all of them, Elgyem looks like it's really happy with us. And it's going to jump towards us and battle us. It's only level 1, so you do have a lot of training to do if you want to use it, but it's there if you want it. Also, fun fact, Elgyem is actually a bit of wordplay on Little Green Men. And its evolution, Behem, is wordplay on Bug-Eyed Monster. Anyways, catch it if you want, and we're going to be out of here. So now that we've dealt with the hidden library and actually found it, back here in Cherden Village we can talk to hiker, backpacker, whatever he is, and he's excited. This is a breakthrough. I can't contain my glee. A minute. A book. That from the library? Have to let me have that. So, this is actually up to you. And you do get a reward if you give it to him. If you give it to him, he will give you a Blue Moon ice cream. They basically max out the happiness stat of a Pokemon, so that can save you a lot of work if you use it. However, I don't recommend give it to him. Please. Fine, be that way. Well, I'm going to the library by myself. See you later. So even though we parted on bad terms, he's still pretty happy. And over here we can claim our rewards for that quest, which is 550 Pokédollars and a Water Stone. So that's not bad. Anyways, we still have 4 more side quests to go through. Next up is going to be the stolen cargo. Some thug just stole all of our cargo. They're trying to escape. Please chase them down. Accepted. I heard them saying they were going to catch a ship at Oceana Pier. So, the only way forward is to head to Oceana Pier and check it out. So here at the Oceana Pier, we want to move down to the lower right hand corner, and we'll see one of the thieves at a warehouse. Huh? What do you want from me? I see. You're here for that cargo we stole. Hey, you know what? I think you coming down here and shouting at me really show me the light. I'm definitely a changed now. Honest. So changed that I've decided to lead you to everything we took. Right this way. If that doesn't sound like a trap to me, then I don't know what is. Hey, right this way. Keep walking. Watch your step. And lights, camera, action. Oh, you look kinda lost. Well, you found our lair now, but you're strong enough to get back that stolen cargo. Team Zen paid us a lot of money to keep things protected in here. If we want to get back what we took, you have to come and get us. Just one question. Can you even get to us? Floor arrows are completely electrified. Have fun getting through that. And we shall, but actually there's a pretty easy way to do this, so I'm gonna check my team really quick. Okay, so Bat's in the front, that's good. So there's this guy down here. And we want to battle him. Hey, I'm working here. So, you may recognize this as the factory field. What we want to do is turn this into a short circuit field by battling this guy and letting his electrite discharge. If you have an electric type of your own, you're actually welcome to battle this guy and use discharge on your own and activate it. But I don't have an electric type, so I'll just let it hit me. And hopefully it does. So it knocked out my Woobat right there, which is really, really good. Because if it didn't knock out my Woobat, and it paralyzed me, it would actually hit me first with discharge and change the field back into a factory field. So that's really good, and I'll send in my grappler here just to make sure that it doesn't try to electric-type move again, change the field again. Trying to work here, leave me alone. And look at this, we shorted out the factory field. So beforehand, if you tried to go down the path with the arrows, you would get shocked, and your Pokemon would eventually faint. Probably not the ground types, though, but the others would. Taking down the warehouse was very clever of you. Must say I'm impressed. This is as far as you go. Boys, get 'em. Oh no, you don't. I'm not gonna let this go the way you want it to. Isn't this girl a gym leader? Damn right I'm a gym leader. A good one at that. Whatever. This doesn't change anything. Get him. So we'll actually have a double battle with Venom here, and for the most part, this is as easy as it gets. So I'm just gonna cut this one out. After the battle, the factory will regain its energy and the lights will turn on. Eggs, they're just too strong. Can't beat them. Alright, nothing we can do. Take the damn cargo. This isn't the end. What are you doing? It was really dumb. You can't just walk into a dark warehouse and expect everything to be normal. You're lucky I was here to help you out. Otherwise, who knows what would have happened. Careful, alright? Trust no one. Even yourself. even your self. Not even your self. So with that, we can go ahead and claim our prize at Sheridan Village's Help Center, but there's one last thing we can do here. So I'm only doing this because I have a ground type, and my ground type is actually immune to electrical charges. So over here, if we change this arrow, so that it's pointing towards the right, we can move over this way. And also my Lillipup is immune, I think. I'm not sure why that happened. It's fine. If we make our way over here, we'll find a TM09 Venoshock. And that's pretty much all we have here. Also, if you notice this book is basically to teach you about the factory field and what you can do with it. So anyways, we're done here. Off to Sheridan Village. Back here at the Sheridan Village Help Center, we can claim our reward. And this one's actually a big one. So we get 800 Pokédollars, but we also get bunch of gourmet treats, about 10 of them actually. So I believe these cost about 1,500 Pokédollars. So yeah, that's worth a pretty penny, and you can even sell some of them if you want. However, I usually just refrain from buying them at all. That way, when you do get these, you don't have to sell them for the actual cash. You have both the cash and the gourmet treat. Next up is cute Pokemon. It's all Pokemon on Route 2 that I really want. I seem to track it down. Please find it for me. Rare Pokemon in return. Be waiting by the waterfall. Cherden. Oh. So this is a pretty easy one. All you have to do is go back to Route 2 and catch an Aipom. So this is just a reminder and a refresher. Here on Route 2, around this tree, if you interact with one of the Aipom, it'll battle you and you have the opportunity to catch it. So this is where you would grab it. Anyways, with our Aipom now, we want to go ahead and go north to the Sheridan Arena, up these stairs, and there should be a blue-haired girl by the waterfall. You're here because of my help request. Great! What's the deal? There's a Pokemon called Aipom on Route 2. It's too crafty. I can't catch it. Please find one. Trade with me for rare Pokemon you may like. Usually inside headbuttable trees, but they appear outside trees during the day. Able to locate an Aipom. And yeah, we were definitely way ahead of her. So we'll go ahead and give her the Aipom. And in return, she gives us a Pancham. And that's pretty much the request completed. So back here at the Help Center, we'll claim another reward, and this time we will get a rare candy. So moving back to the board, finally, our two left. And these two are pretty simple. Get an item. It's a Kecleon. So get me that item. Of course we're gonna take it. Item should be lying there on the rug somewhere. Pick it up and bring it back to Help Center. So if you don't know where the Kecleon is, it's actually pretty close to the Aipom. It's on Route 2, just north of Aipom. Back here at the Kecleon Merchants, there's a suspicious stranger over here. And also there's two Kecleons? Not quite. So that turned out to be the Ditto, and it's going to head north. Done. I'm just going to pretend that never happened. So that continues the Ditto side quest. So we'll deal with that later. Now we have to steal. Brent's going to take that, and the Kecleon's going to say that the item is 50,000 Pokédollars. And that didn't work out for them. I want to pick up this item. If you don't pay for it, there will be consequences. I don't think we have a choice. Guess again, nerd. It's a real shame for you. Being locked up because you stole from a Kecleon? Yikes. Oh, aren't you the same? It's like you. Yes, it's true. You and I are one and the same around here. Sort of like a senior inmate around these parts. Really, you were only here 5 seconds ago. Or me. Locked up for nearly 5 minutes now. Just to know about this place. Yes, I even know that you and I can escape if we work together. Easy for a trainer like you, right? This Kecleon didn't take why, but we can use him to bust out of here. Let's do that. I deserve this. Nope. We're leaving, actually. That was easy, wasn't it? Don't have time to save the others. Well, I was put in jail a long time ago for accidentally fake sale. Can you believe that? They had no proof. It was all allegations and nothing more. Anyway, exit should be this way. Unfortunately, we can't free all of them. Just have to leave all of them. Right here is something you might want to take a look at. In fact, print screen it if you want, like I'm doing right now. And just be prepared to. So around here, this is where the exit is. I have to go through here. You ready, partner? Escape! 2 prisoners have escaped. Prisoners have escaped. Stop, thief! Looks like we've been found out, partner. What was that? Stop, thief! Run! There are 3 gates. Which one do we go through? Ugh, my head hurts. Listen, you can go first. I'll follow your lead. So I'm sure they will. Absolutely certain that they will. So I recommend that you save right here. So the reason I recommend that you save right here is because in order to escape, you have to go through a correct series of doors. I'm gonna start with the middle. No. Stay back. Stay back, I said! Oh! So for me, I know my correct series is the right door. And then second right door. We'll be rewarded with an ice stone and we'll be able to leave this place. And we'll appear in Sheridan Village. Now you can fail, and what happens if you take a wrong path is that you'll end up facing down a level 100 Kecleon. It'll wipe out your team, you'll lose a little bit of pocket change, and you'll end up at the nearest Pokemon. Or healing point. So anyways, we actually completed that. So we'll get a pretty good reward, and all we have to do is head back over here to the help center. Oh man, it's me, one with the help request. Holy crap, you stole it? 2 metal. Must have went through hell to get this thing. So you know what? Here, you deserve this. And we get a Blue Moon ice cream just for our troubles. It's the least I could do for all your troubles. Thanks, bro. And that's one reward, but we still have the rewards from the center itself. So we get the 800 Poké Dollars and we get the Castelia Cone. So that leaves only one request left, and it's Battle Me Again. Looking for someone to test my battling skill. Anyone is welcome to accept this. I'm inside of the help center, and we'll be for a little bit. See if you can find me. I see. You. You're the one who accepted my help request. I'm so glad it was you that accepted it. Fortunately, I was not able to reserve the battle square. Perhaps we could battle inside Amethyst Cave. I'll be waiting in Amethyst Cave for you then. It'll be the last room before Sheridan. So we'll be battling against Nove again. Except that battle isn't something you want to accept. Nove's team this time around is very high leveled. Actually, it's above the current level cap. Her Passimian, which seems to be her ace Pokemon, is actually level 29. I really don't recommend doing that. So instead, we're going to put that off for a bit. And with this, we've pretty much taken care of all the help requests. So thank you all for watching. Hope this all helps out, and I'll catch you on the next one. Next time we'll probably be dealing with Keta and taking on the gym challenge. So again, thanks for watching, and catch you next time.